ended tomorrow, would you be happy with how you've lived?
I'm lazy, irresponsible.
The way you've treated others?
Sometimes I feel he doesn't love me.
The choices you've made? Or could you have done more? I'll give one unsuspecting person a second chance at life by making him believe it's the end of the world. Welcome to Apocalypse.
Derren Brown, Apocalypse. Tonight at 9 on 4.
Baggage tonight from 8. Dirty pants all over the floor. Right now, very wary. Hollyoaks.
Hollyoaks, sponsored by the Nikon Coolpix S30-300.
If you want to make a girl happy, nothing beats flowers and chocolates, all right? What's that?
You know, I've tried so hard to make things right, but it's never enough for you, is it?
I've booked us in to see a family counsellor tomorrow.
The last thing we need is someone digging around our past.
You either show up tomorrow and you want me in your life, or you don't, and I'm out of your life forever.
One last push with all the strength of his soul. Under one great shadow, for sure take the strain. For his soul, can you give me?
Okay, goodbye, yesterday. I gotta clear up these tables.
Yo, 2 lattes on a double.
Please. Still can't believe we're going through with all this.
Look, think about it, yeah? You get a free kit, free travel, and you get to hold guns. What's not to love?
You can die.
Not if you keep your wits about you.
Oh, yeah. And you're tightly known for keeping your wits, aren't you, Neil?
Look, it's a way out, innit? You don't want to end up hanging around the village forever like, but... Hey, man, what's up?
You right, man?
Yeah, cool, bro.
Hey, you still in the mood about yesterday?
Nah, you just made me look like a total idiot in front of the whole army.
Oh, come on, man. You don't care what them guys think, do you? The army's a mug's game.
What?
Yeah, you know, all them orders, people telling you what to do.
Exactly. What sort of prat would want to sign up for that?
Okay, team. The last day of the holidays, and I am all yours, you lucky people. What's it gonna be then? Spot of bowling? Laser quest? Play pigeon shooting? Or maybe a spot of hoovering?
As riveting as that all sounds, I'm afraid I promised Sinead that I'd do that whole peer support campaign with her. So, Maddie?
I'd rather stick pins in my eyes, thanks.
How about you, Esther? Got one of those faces that's saying half-term holiday fun.
Cossack!
Okay. So, looks like it's just you and me, Tommy boy. What are we gonna do?
I'm going round to my mates.
I'll tell your mates to come round here. It's about time I met some of your schoolmates.
They're not from school.
Where are they from? Jupiter.
They're just from round, okay? I've got to get ready.
Ready for what? Hey, are you wearing aftershave?
No!
Don't normally smell that nice. Do you think our little Tommy's got a girlfriend?
Will you stop that?
Stop what?
Stop that. Your legs going up and down faster than Dodger's trousers.
Seriously, Shiz, what are we doing here?
We're here to talk about our problems. That's what we're doing here.
We're Irish Catholic. We don't talk about feelings. It's not natural.
Oh, That's right. We should probably go and sort them out down the pub, shouldn't we?
It's a bit early, but all right.
Don't you dare sit back.
Okay, look, I get it. I do. I get it. We need to talk things over. But what's so bad that we need a shrink involved?
I don't know. Maybe why don't we go and ask Joel's stepdad? Oh, no, wait, we can't. That's right. You killed him.
Yeah, that's absolutely...
Sorry to keep you waiting. My first session ran over. Do you want to come through?
Cheers. In a bit. Look, I know what you're thinking, yeah? But I've cut down honest.
It's none of my business.
As long as Sinead don't find out, I don't see the problem.
Just do what you want, Bart. You always do.
You know, all this stuff about making something of yourself. Yeah, I could handle it when it was Sinead, but now Neil's at it too. What's wrong with just hanging out here and having fun like we always have done? Hey, you know, we're not so different, you know, Jono. Don't act like you've got much of a plan either.
These sessions are about respect and trust.
Oh, dear.
What's said in the room today goes no further. I want you both to feel you can talk about anything in total confidence.
We're in a bad place. I think we just kind of want to get everything out in the open, don't we, Bran?
It's a panda that's exploded. Am I right?
Tell me about this bad place.
Our friend was murdered.
Oh, I'm sorry. That must have been very...
And our nan died. And then Bran was quite badly hurt in an explosion. And then there was also a hostage situation.
Most people are usually just having a set to about who inherits the family silver.
Yeah. Bad things seem to happen to my brother. I guess I just want to know why.
And what about you, Brendan? What are you hoping to get out of these sessions?
I have an unhealthy fear of spiders. I don't like the thought of their tickling legs. Kind of freaks me out a little bit.
He thinks that we'd be better off solving our problems at the bottom of a pint of Guinness.
No offense.
Right, we can order absolutely anything you want because it's my treat. No, just a tea, please.
Well, come on, get a cake as well.
No, I'm fine, really. Okay, look, I know that you think I'm mad at you, but I'm not, honestly.
I don't think you're mad. I just want to catch up. Find out all about America and your parents and...
Whether or not I'm angry at you for seeing Brennan while I was away. Look, why don't you get me a bit of cheesecake and then we can talk, okay?
Only leaves 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Tom.
Oh, the door was open. I didn't hear anything.
What are you doing here?
Kinda broke. Do you think you can fix it?
Tom, now's not really a good time.
Give it here. But then I think you and me need to have a little chat.
You mentioned you'd suffered some losses recently. Your grandmother?
Yeah, she was sick.
So her death wasn't a complete surprise?
No, but it was hard for us, especially Brendan. He was with her when she died. She was a good woman, wasn't she, Bren? A strong woman.
She was a fighter.
And we got to say our goodbyes to her in a way, I suppose.
But when death comes suddenly, out of the blue, and to a young person, the effects can be much more traumatic. Can we talk a little bit about Lindsay?
So, looking forward to some action?
Shut up, Neil.
Even in the army, you can't pull.
I'll be back. Hey, what are you doing there, man?
Figured I can't let you go off to the war on your own. Might get lost.
Hey, this is no joke. This is where it gets serious.
Yeah, I know. I am serious. I think.
Don't be disappointed if you don't have what they're looking for.
Hi, guys.
Good luck, soldier.
We have Aitken and Gray to the right.
So, last day of the school holidays, eh? I bet you've got better things to be doing than hanging around with us losers.
I like it here. With you? No.
The thing is, Tom, I don't want us to fall out.
Why would we?
Texas. I know you like her. And she likes you. I could get jealous.
I'd never...
I know. But it ain't you I'm worried about. You know about the man code, Tom, yeah?
I think so.
Rule number 1 is never make a move on your mate's bird. Now, I know about the flowers. Yep. Not doing too well so far, are we? Luckily, rule number 2's easy. Always put your family first. Now, it seems to me that Darren could use a friend right now.
Sounds like you should take your own advice. Have you spoken to Dirk yet?
Rule number 3, never let your girlfriend push you around.
Don't listen to him, Tom. The fairest sex are always right. Here, I got you a juice.
Thanks, Texas. But I should go. Family stuff. You and me would never work out. It's just not right.
Bye, Tom. So, are you gonna speak to Dirk?
I've been doing some research. I'm trying to trace my real dad.
What?
I think I'm getting closer. Just stop pushing me about Dirk, yeah? I'll talk to him when I'm ready.
How did you feel at the funeral?
It was a funeral. How do you think I felt? It was like... I felt like I shouldn't be there.
I never should have told you that you weren't welcome. Lindsay would have hated hearing me say that.
It wasn't that, Chaz. It was... I'd have felt out of place even if Lindsay had given me a handwritten invitation. It's just...
So you felt you needed permission to be there? Permission to grieve?
Thought I hadn't. Kept turning over and over in my head that day. Yeah, her hands were cold. I didn't even notice. I didn't even understand. You know, I was just angry, just really, really angry.
It wasn't your fault, Bran. I understand that now.
It's okay to grieve, Brendan.
Don't tell me about grief, Counselor. I'm Irish. I was raised on grief.
Actually, Brendan, I'd be very interested to hear about how you were raised.
There you have it. She wants to know about our childhood, Cheryl. Well, no doubt her rabbit drowning and the fact that I had asthma are going to prove I was so deeply significant. Absolutely not, no way.
Don't be rude, Bren.
Oh, this is ridiculous, this whole hocus pocus stuff. Might as well be talking to a fortune teller. No, no, no.
I'm sorry about this.
Don't apologise. Let's just talk a bit about your childhood and then finish for the day. Is that okay, Brendan?
Come on, Bren. For me, please.
Hollyoaks, sponsored by the Nikon Coolpix S3300.
The Free Bars promotion is now on. With a 1 in 6 chance to win a free bar instantly. Look inside the wrapper and redeem in store. Hey,
attention, people! You can upgrade your phones at Phones for You!
But I own the Jedward album.
We'll still upgrade you!
I'm a vegan. Does that exclude me?
Nope, you can get one too. I've lost my trunks. Is that a problem? Trunks or no trunks, you can still upgrade. I've no idea what you just said, but the answer's yes!
But I've been banned from 2 garden centres. What about me?
Well, you're welcome here, my friend.
But I didn't even get this at Phones for You.
We're a little bit hurt, but okay.
Do I need any qualifications?
Do I need to spell it out? You can both upgrade. Look, they're all going in. Upgrades for you and you and you at Phones for You.
At Iceland, we're proud of what we do best.
The best is yet to come.
Delicious roasts that cook straight from frozen. Greg's Bakery Classics, exclusive to Iceland.
But you ain't seen it shine.
Big value family meals. Quick defrost desserts, ready in just 15 minutes.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
A free home delivery.
The best is yet to come.
And the happiest staff around. That's why we've been named the best big company to work for. Iceland just keep getting better. And
the best is yet to come.
You mess with my head.
You mess with mine. New Studio Line Matte and Messy.
Sponge putty for him. Touchable, roughed up style.
Salt spray for her. Wild hair, tousled matte finish.
Your style, unstyled.
You mess with my head. New Matte and Messy. On trend, effortless style. Only from Studio Line.
McDonald's breakfast. Good morning, Britain.
The £4 million card. It's the National Lottery's biggest scratch card yet. They've given away £66 million so far, and there are still big prizes to be won instantly.
94% of people do the same things day after day, so shake it up. Put Tic Tacs in your pockets and turn your bum into maracas. Join the queue and shout, Conga! With a sweet coating and a refreshing core, Tic Tac is refreshingly different. Tic Tac, shake it up.
One year ago, an elite commando unit was sent to prison for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security facility. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers for hire. Come on, you know the rest. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team.
Hold on! Are you crazy? Fire everything! Fuck you, you fool!
I love it when a flag comes together. Tomorrow at 9:05 on 4.
Hollyoaks, sponsored by the Nikon Coolpix S30-300.
I don't know, it was weird, you know, being back home. I'm completely different, but everything there's exactly the same.
How's your mum and dad?
They're good. They send their love.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they've been cool. And I was pretty down after the wake, but they've been great.
Well, listen, I've been thinking we should do something for Riley back here.
Nah, I kind of feel like that moment's passed.
Nah, don't be daft. Everyone will be well up for it. And then it gives his real friends a proper chance to say goodbye then, doesn't it?
I guess I can try and organise something.
Yeah, and I can help you as much as possible write anything, honestly. I want to do this for him. For you. Yeah?
Yeah.
See? This is why I like going out with you. God, I can love you, I can do things for you, and you know that I don't want anything back.
Oh, really? So you don't want anything in return?
No. Nothing.
You sure there's nothing I can give you?
Well, maybe there's one thing.
What's with the walk? These boots, man, are giving me blisters. What's with the grin?
Just had a really good day. It's a real eye-opener.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, they had me doing jigsaws.
What, like actual jigsaws?
Yeah, man, I always loved them.
What, did they ask you to do colouring in as well?
Nah, man, it's to test spatial awareness. I'm really fast. They said I could have a high IQ.
That's good, man. You kept that well hidden.
I know. Oh, and then they had me do this special interview. Turns out, my great-granddad was in the army.
Oh, you never mentioned this before.
I didn't know. They got up his records. He's like a proper hero. He was in the Battle of the Bulge.
Ah, big guy, was he?
No, Neil. It's a famous Second World War campaign.
Yeah, I know that. I know that.
Anyway, turns out the army's in my blood.
This morning, you thought this was a mugs game.
That was this morning.
I was 6 and Brendan was 8 the first time we met. We'd grown up separately. Him down in Dublin with his ma, and me up in Belfast with mine. We share the same dad. One birthday, my dad suggested that I invite Brendan to my birthday party. I didn't want to. I was worried that Dad would love him more than he loved me.
That's natural for a little girl.
Should have listened to my own warnings, though. The minute he walked through the door, he ruined everything.
Tell me about the party, Cheryl.
I had this amazing birthday cake. It was pink with a bow around it. I had so many presents I didn't know what to do with. And all my friends had come over to watch me open them. Only that never happened. They were too busy looking out the living room window, watching the police walk up the garden path. Brendan had run away. He hadn't been in the house more than an hour.
Why did you run away, Brendan?
Don't remember.
They found him eventually, and he was sent straight to bed. That was the first time I realized that Brendan liked to ruin things for himself. We never did have cake like that again.
I had cake.
No, you didn't. You weren't allowed any.
I had cake. Dad brought me up a piece after you guys had gone to bed. There was jam in the middle.
He's typical Dad. He was always too soft for his own good.
Hi, mate.
Yep.
How are your friends?
Alright, yeah.
No, I'm glad you're here. I was thinking, right, you and me, we've never really discussed the...
Oh, Darren,
What?
you're not gonna give me the talk, are you?
The talk? What? What? No? Why?
Oh, good. It's just that Nancy gave it to me when I first turned 12. And it was horrible.
Nancy did. Phew. No, it wasn't that. I just, I wanted to give you this. It's like an end of holiday present.
Aftershave. Thanks, Darren.
Save you nicking mine, won't it, eh? Me, I won't it, you little nugget of that. Hey? Oh, here she is, little superstar. How's the campaign going?
Amazing, actually. We figured because it's Maddie, she'll easily win and went shopping instead.
Well, shouldn't she be working on her policies and things?
It's Maddie, Darren. Popularity is her policy, and that, my friend, is a total vote winner.
Oh, feel killing me. Hey, do you reckon they'll let me take these back?
Here comes the blood DNA, though.
Well, you join the front line then, Neil?
Soon, man. Soon.
I trust you to join this army stuff. Can't wipe your own seat without someone telling you to.
That's it, isn't it? He's moving on. We're all making something of ourselves.
Yeah, making a prat of himself.
You're jealous?
I think it's dead exciting. I mean, girls love a guy in uniform.
Yeah, well, I might not go through with it.
Speak for yourself. I'm joining. Go tell my parents right now. I'm joining the army.
What?
Yeah, but I want to say thanks. If it wasn't for you, I'd never have had the guts to break away from this place and make something of myself. You're a real inspiration.
That was nice, wasn't it, babe?
Sorry I ruined your birthday, Cheryl. If that's what you want me to say, I'm sorry.
No. I want you to admit that you ran away because you were jealous.
It wasn't that.
You don't remember?
You didn't like that Da liked me more than you, that I was the chosen one.
I was worried about you. You're right, I don't remember at all. It's weird.
I was Daddy's little girl. Brendan couldn't handle it, could you?
Yeah, you were Daddy's little girl.
My dad was just the best. He used to shower me with gifts and spoil me and treat me like a princess. He always used to say I was the most prettiest girl in the room. Your dad was wrong.
What are you saying?
The thing I needed to do before I die. It's not visit the holiday home.
What are you saying?
It's to say sorry. I couldn't fix him.
You knew? You knew what he did to me. You knew. He was your son. You knew and he did nothing. Why? Why?
Bren.
Sorry, what was the question?
She wants to know how your relationship was with Dad. It's okay. Go on, tell her.
I had a big effect on all of us.
And do you feel like Cheryl that he was a good father to you?
He made me the man I am today.
Gok is sorting the sexy singles and their baggage tonight, Friday night dating at 8 o'clock. Later at 9, he's the man who can make someone believe it's the end of the world, Derren Brown Apocalypse, a mind-bending special.
You're running for election?
Yep.
You do know that Maddie's running too?
It's a free country.
Yeah. And it's your funeral.
Hollyoaks, sponsored by the Nikon Coolpix S30-300.
Calling all Tilly fans. Tilly's been pouring her heart out on DocU, the new website that's got everyone talking. Head over to docu.e4.com to see the Hollyoaks sixth formers like you've never seen them before.
Brand new Misfits starts Sunday at 10 on E4.
Barack Obama came to power on a wave of hope and high expectation.
This is our moment. This is our time.
But now, 4 years later, has he and his country lost its way?
How's that hopey, changey stuff working out for you?
With the presidential election looming, Matt Fry travels across a divided nation.
You hate Obama, you hate his policies. Yes. Do you hate him because he's black?
And discovers a people losing faith in the American dream.
Is there a dream with you? You're not dreaming. No. For the first time, a majority of Americans consistently believe that the future will be worse than the present.
The American Road Trip, Obama's Journey, Sunday at 7 on 4.
You want me to tell you what's really happening? Do you want me to stand up and tell it all? My duty is to serve this country and to serve its people. I will never allow greed or corruption to obscure the facts. You might feel that our nation is being sorely tested. It is. But this country still believes in justice and in honesty. How little they know.
When the line between big business and politics is blurred, can one man separate right from wrong? Secret State, 7th of November on 4.
If they can handle the surprise baggage, Gok's sorting them a holiday at 8. But right now, tonight's Channel 4 News with Jon Snow and Krishnan Gurumurthy.
Finally, an Italian court finds former Prime Minister Berlusconi guilty of fraud. Good evening. Silvio Berlusconi, no stranger to Italian courts, no stranger most believed to fraud either, has finally been convicted. Friend of the Blairs, friend of the Putins. Once he dominated Italy and strutted the world stage. Now the prison cell beckons. Tonight, the man, the offences, and his weird capacity for dodging as many courts as the taxes he failed to pay. The other headlines tonight: the care workers jailed for 6 years for abusing and bullying the elderly people who depended upon them at the Winterbourne home in Gloucestershire. Poverty in America, 4 children and a mum in one room in a hotel. The unaddressed truth lurking behind US elections.
I was middle class and now I'm poor. And I can barely feed my kids.
And Barbara Hepworth, Britain's greatest female sculptor, but who knew of her graphic drawing whilst her daughter was treated under the fledgling NHS?
Also in tonight's programme, after a week of special reports on the Paralympics legacy, we debate whether Britain in 2012 can claim to be the best place and time ever to be disabled. And we visit the Sweet Shop in Kettering, run by children with severe learning disabilities.
Well, Silvio Berlusconi is no stranger to the Italian courts, but the controversial former Prime Minister has never before been sentenced to jail, until today. A court in Milan found him guilty of fraud in connection with the purchase of the rights to show American films on Italian television. He was sentenced to 4 years in prison, commuted to 1 year by a law he passed with his own government. But he has 2 levels of appeal open to him, and few expect him to see the inside of a jail cell any time soon. This report now from Inigo Gilmore does contain flash photography.
A judge in Milan reads out a sentence many Italians longed to hear, but thought they never would. Former Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi sentenced to 4 years in jail for tax evasion. Mr. Berlusconi was not in court, and those Italians who would like nothing better than to see him dragged to a jail cell may be disappointed. The former leader will have 2 appeals against the sentence, which could last years. And there's another thing. Few people over 70 in Italy go to jail anymore. Instead, they're put under house arrest, thanks to a law brought by, yes, 76-year-old Mr. Berlusconi himself. Even though it's still unlikely he will see the inside of a jail cell, the court ruling will